Welcome to yet another episode of I Tell Differently podcast. So today I will continue the story of the Blue Rafflesia. This will be the 23rd edition of the story. This chapter is known as Travelogue of Jayanta and Bhuvash. As you know that in the previous episode we have discussed that Raj, Rohit and Dr. Gomez has await the flight from Kolkata to Port Blair as planned in their meeting, and they reached the Kolkata airport and they embarked on their flight. Their seat was, I think, 2A, 2B, and 2C. But from a seat in the 12th row, someone was constantly following them and their activities. And not only that, he was also informing someone through the telephone about their whereabouts and status. Although the plane was not departed till then, that is why he was allowed to talk with someone through the mobile phone. But he was doing so, I think, till the plane departs for Port Blair. In this part, we will see the travel story of Jayanta and Bhuvash. So let us begin. Air travel from Kolkata to Veer Savarkar International Airport in Port Blair is available, while sea travel is available 3-4 times a month. The MB Hushavardana cruise, a luxury liner with 153 cabins and 595 decks, is a popular option for a unique and memorable experience. The journey from Kolkata to Port Blair is 1255 km long and takes 66 hours. Jayanta and Bhuvash embark on the ship and start their journey as planned. All the instruments of Bhuvash were packed in the cargo. The journey from Kolkata to Andaman by ship is a unique and adventurous experience that allows travelers to witness the beauty of the Bay of Bengal. As the ship sails through the open waters, Jayanta and Bhuvash enjoy stunning views of the sea and feel a sense of excitement as they approach their destination. Although their tickets were booked in advance, that ensured a smooth and hassle free journey, as the popularity of the route can result in limited availability and they must travel on time due to the urgency of their mission. As a member of the exploration group, they have been allowed to book tickets under the VIP reservation scheme. As you recall, they were disguised as the members of a certain exploration group, and they were informed about that by Professor Bhattacharya in their meeting on that secret location at Delhi. The Andaman Islands, located in the Bay of Bengal, are popular tourist destination known for their pristine beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and rich biodiversity. With its crystal clear waters and lush tropical forests, the Andaman Islands offer visitors a chance to immerse themselves in nature and experience the beauty of this remote paradise. Tourists flock to the islands to relax on the sandy beaches, explore the underwater world through snorkeling and scuba diving, and witness the unique culture and history of the indigenous tribes that call the islands their home. Overall, the Andaman Islands are a must-visit destination for those seeking a peaceful but unforgettable vacation experience. But the purpose of the visit of our two characters. Jayanta and Bhuvash is not to vacation or to enjoy the scenic beauty of Andamans. They have to reach their location on time. That is the only objective they have to achieve for now. Jayanta was wondering that the Andaman Islands may offer stunning natural beauty and unique cultural experiences. The influx of tourists, however, can have negative impacts on the environment and the indigenous communities living there. Overcrowding and increased pollution from tourism can harm delicate ecosystems and disrupt traditional ways of life for the local inhabitants. Maybe this is one of the reasons why the Sentinels are so conservative that they do not hesitate to kill people who try to intrude on their privacy. The check in process of the ship at the port was time consuming, although both of them arrived well before time, but still, it takes a sufficient amount of time to verify all necessary documents and identifications. The findings of the assigned cabins also took time. They are not familiar with the ship's layout beforehand, and so they have to ask their way in. Both of them has already explored the ship to familiarize themselves with its amenities. After the safety drills were completed, the ship began its voyage. They had taken the evening ship towards Andaman, so at dawn, the ship starts its journey. Jayanta enjoyed the sunset and was thinking about Anjali. His love interest was not happy that he was going to this dangerous voyage. Although she is unaware of the objective and locations of the mission, her father informed her that both her father and her would be husband are going on a mission and will be absent for a few days from the house and will be completely out of touch with Anjali. Exact duration of the absence is unknown, but someone from the government will surely update her if there is an indefinite delay in return. So she was asked to be strong and prepare for all kinds of disasters that may happen in the future. That is why Anjali was unhappy and very nervous at the time Jayanta was bidding her adieu. Different ships have their own activities and entertainment options. Jayanta tried a few of them to divert his mind from Anjali. He tried to enjoy different foods, sports, gym, and other activities that are in offer within the cruise. Bhuvash was more interested in finding the location of the life jackets, emergency exits, master stations in case of an emergency. It is always better to be prepared and aware of safety protocols while at sea. Jayanta was enjoying the beauty of the sea from the deck of the cruise ship as they were sailing to the Bay of Bengal. He was also capturing the stunning landscape and seascapes along the way. Suddenly, a strong wind starts to flow, and the ocean was found to be rough due to this inclement weather. As a result, all the passengers were requested by the authority of the cruise line to stay indoors and avoid going out on deck to prevent any accidents or injuries. Jayanta returned to his room, and after some time, Bhuvesh also knocked at the door of the same room because they are staying in the same room in the ship. Whether you have any seasickness, Bhuvash, Jayanta was first to break the silence of the room. Ship was swaying from right to left, and so is the passengers riding the ship. But after some times, the shaking ended, and everything seemed to become normal. With the help of the speaker fixed at each of the cabin, the captain of the ship informed that the danger is now over and passengers can resume their activities. I don't know. This is the first time I am availing a cruise for my journey to the Andamans, replied Bhuvaj. Luckily, this shaking is now stopped. I was reading in some manuals about sea voyages. The manual enlightens the passengers about the journey on the cruise. That report specified to secure loose items in cabins and common areas during rough seas to prevent projectiles. However, unexpected weather conditions can also cause seasickness and discomfort. That is why all the passengers of a sea journey must know the evacuation procedures and be aware of potential dangers on board for emergencies like fires or collisions. Collisions can take place with another ship, another boat, icebergs, or hidden peak of the hills that are hidden underwater. For example, during a cruise in the Caribbean, a sudden storm caused rough seas, leading to many passengers feeling seasick despite taking precautions. In another instance, a small fire broke out in the kitchen, requiring everyone to quickly evacuate to designated areas as part of the emergency drill. In these scenarios, the potential dangers on board were not directly related to interactions with passengers or crew members, but rather external factors like weather conditions and accidents. Despite maintaining respectful behavior and participating in activities, unexpected events can still disrupt the cruise experience and pose risk to all on board. After a long speech, we were stopped and the doorbell of their cabin rang. Jayanta, without any hesitation, opened the door, and the moment he did, he felt an excruciating pain in his abdomen. Someone has stabbed him in the stomach. The world became completely dark in front of him, and he slowly lost his senses. The suddenness of the event surprised Bhuvas, and he became dumb for the first few seconds of the incident, and then caught the body of Jayanta, which prevented him from getting more injuries due to this free fall. The person who stabbed him has fled by this time. On his own initiative, Bhuvash brought Jayanta a nearby wheelchair. Jayanta was wheeled to the cabin of the doctor available in the ship. As Bhuvash has already observed the layout of the ship very minutely and has participated in the training very sincerely, he knows which room of which person is located in which place. That is why very swiftly he takes Jayanta to the cabin of the ship doctor. So this is the end of part 23. We'll continue in part 24 about the status of Jayanta and Bhuvash, whether they were able to make their journey, complete their journey to Port Blair, or they have to return by some emergency boat, as is the norm. If someone is gravely injured or gravely uh, medically ill, or if he doesn't want to continue the journey for some medical reasons or some disasters in his family, they were picked up from the ship either by helicopters or by uh, steamers and returned to the source of the journey. That means they have started their journey from Kolkata, so they will be returned to Kolkata or whichever is the near. I think they are Kolkata is near when this incident took place. So they, if Jayanta cannot continue, then Jayanta has to brought back to Kolkata. Anyway, let us see what happened, and I will describe it in part 24 of this story, The Blue Rafflesia. Thank you for your patience hearing, and I hope you will be present in the next episode of this podcast.